So what did I miss out in
Sounds
there?
like he has an explosive tummy ache. I don't know. You try coming up with a joke.
So the interesting thing is in later games, they make it so that like the bomb bags that you get are made from the Dongo's stomachs. So like,
Is that more of like a joke reference, or they're saying like, oh, it's just good for holding bombs?
I guess it's just good for holding bombs, but like if, I don't know, you're shoving a bomb down that thing's throat, like, and it dies that way, is it really that durable as to warrant using the lining of its stomach to hold your bombs in case they like explode on you? Asshole. Actually, that's a good thing, because I can do this, wake up the Armos. Money, money, money. So you might notice that I randomly just leave, like, a singular enemy on a screen instead of killing them all.
Yeah,
there's a
I'm not
thing...
understanding.
There's a thing with the way monsters respawn. If you kill all of the enemies on the screen, monsters will respawn. But if you don't kill them all, they don't respawn. For some reason, they keep that in its memory. So like now, since I killed both of those Tektites, they I think it's like 3 screens. Once I go 3 screens away, they'll respawn. Also, if I took that healing potion there, that's a permanent missing 1 heart container.
I figured that, but you know, old games have an interesting flavor to them, if you know what I mean.
Well, they're coming off of, and I guess still technically a part of the arcade era. So their mentality isn't about like player retention, it's about how they can force you to play again. Or it is about player retention, but it's not about the fact that you're purchasing this one-time, or doing this one-time purchase. It's about how, you know, quarter guzzlers and such. Ow, I think... Ow. Yeah. Trying to path out some stuff here. Oh, this is 5 up here, huh? So a lot more places where I can buy potions than I realized. I wanted to save up for Blue Ring, but I think I'm just gonna have to go and buy the candle as soon as I can. Don't touch me. I mean, I could go around and get some, secret money.
What do you mean, secret money?
Secret money. It's a secret to everybody. Just spots you can go and some dude will just give you a fucking ton of money. There are also traps where if you do it and he'll be like, yo bitch, give me money to fix my door, asshole.
And you just give him money and he's like, thanks, you're not getting this.
It forces you to give them the money. But yeah, I don't remember when it is, but there is a... Coming up, dungeons will have dark rooms that you have to use the candle to light up.
Really?
Yeah.
That's neat. Normally it's just the interact button, but you use a candle. That's actually pretty cool.
I mean, you use it to burn down trees too. Like, for instance, if I use it here...
What the fuck?
Burn down a tree, and yippee, $100.
That's so cool.
There's one right here too, but it costs me $20 instead of gives me money. But
Wait.
yeah, the way this blue candle works is that you can only use it once per screen, per load. So like, if I use it there, I can't use it again. But if I leave the screen and come back, I can use it again.
Will the tree's status reset though?
No, not ones like that. There's a couple of them that do reset, but most of them don't. Yeah, see, the tree's still like that. Bitch. I'm just gonna make a little bit of a detour. I mean, more so than more so than I already am. Actually, I want to go up. So there's a big shield that I can buy in stores that gives me the ability to block like the fireballs that come off of like Zora's, for instance. Those shimmering ones. Which would help me beat the Gurais to get the upgraded boomerang, but... Well, thank you. Game was struggling there.
Which is weird, because why would it struggle?
It's an emulator.
Yeah.
How many trees is this? I have to count, because there's no divisions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, can you imagine how annoying this would be to be like, oh my god, I can burn down trees to find secrets? I can only use this once per screen without having to reload, so I would have to burn individually every single tree, reload the screen. Burn that one here.
I mean, that does sound a little, you know.
It's a little cringe,
Terrible.
but fortunately, I don't have to personally do any of the experimenting. There is an upgrade later that you can get, which makes it an orange candle, and you can use it as many times as you need.
How much later are we talking, though?
At least, very far. It's looking like Dungeon 7, according to this map.
Jeez. Can you do your dungeons out of order?
Yeah. There's
Is
there's kind of
Bad
one...
out of order?
No. I mean, you might fight some harder enemies, so it might be a little bit difficult, but if you know what you're doing, you could... There's, like, 3 dungeons you can't do out of order. So one of them, the boss is Goma. You need the bow, which means you need to do Dungeon 1 to get the bow. Dungeon 4 requires you to do to get the item out of 3, and 7 requires you to get the item out of 5. And
Okay.
other than that, you can do you can do them in any order. So if you wanted to go straight to 3, fuck it, go to the 3. Unless 3 is the one that requires the bow. I don't actually know. I want to say 6 is the one that has got Goma in it. I actually went too far. Oops. Well, I crispy fried that Octorok. No, let me in. So this is what it's
fuck is
about
that?
here in Armos. It's a living statue. It's basically a mimic, I guess.
Okay, living statue, so like a
So
golem?
this- Yeah. Because like they're inactive until you touch them. But what I bought was the blue ring, so now I take half damage. You could get
In
that.
general?
Yep.
Your clothes have changed color too.
Yep. There's another one later that turns into quarter damage. I guess since I only have $6 to my name, I can show you the fix my front door. Actually, wait.
Fix my front door.
Double checking I was still even actually. Oh. Pay me for the door repair. And then he just robs you. Where's this exporting to? It should be my storage drive. My storage drive. Now that I think about it, I should see how much space I have. Oh, I've got plenty of space. Ooh. There's another $100 over here, but I can get that later. There's only one other thing that I need, well, two, and they're both kind of renewable resources, so I don't really need to go out of my way for money.
What do you mean? Like it's semi-renewable?
Well, you can buy the upgraded shield, and there are things that show up that will eat your shield. And it'll only eat the upgraded shield. So you'll have to go and buy a new one if it eats it. And it eats it by it walking on top of you. So if you let it walk into you, bye-bye shield. And then the other one is just a potion that refills your health. And you can buy it in quantities to use it once or use it twice. Alright, these are the little fuckers that you can only hit from, not the front.
Really?
Yeah.
When throwing the sword versus actually using the sword, is it best to just hit them, I'm guessing, instead of throwing?
Not right now.
Is there like a damage change?
When you get better swords, I believe so, yes. But right now, no. Also, there are bombable walls in dungeons.
Does it just give you like a slightly different tile set then?
It just is a shortcut sometimes, or in later dungeons.
No, I mean like, can you tell the tile is different?
No. It's just trial and error.
How the fuck do they expect that to happen then?
It's just trial and error. You get 8 bombs. Good luck. I mean, it is known that every time that there is a secret in a dungeon when you have to bomb a wall, it is the middle of the wall. So where the doors are at.
Okay. So yours would be like the middle left if it was there.
Yep.
Damn. Come on, you're being a cock tease right now. Kill him! Come on! Yeah!
It'd be totally cool if one of these guys dropped a stopwatch. Bitch.
Matt, you're choking. Come on, you got this. Okay, now it's easy.
No.
You shouldn't take any more damage now.
There's no easier or harder than it was before.
I believe in you.
Asshole.
Hey look, it's stopwatch!
Eat my ass. So fortunately, unless I want extra bombs, I don't need to kill these guys. unfortunately, they're kind of being a little bit of a fucking cheeky asshole. Go, go! I cannot believe I did not get hit by that.
Oh my god, what the fuck? Is that a raft?
Yep. I'm meant to row my fucking boat across Dungeon 4.
Row your boat.
Also,
Down
it is
dungeon.
worth picking up extra keys. Because you can use them in other dungeons.
Really?
Yeah. So it is worth being frugal with the keys. Come on, ice cream.
What kind?
I've got like this strawberry shortcake tub upstairs. It's just like vanilla and strawberry with like the actual like I guess cookie bits, cake bits. I don't actually know what the crunchy parts are.
I'm gonna guess cookie dough. I think cookie dough.
I don't think it's cookie dough. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna be cheap on the keys and just go through the shortcuts here. Because there's not anything else. There's like another key I could pick up. But I don't need to, so I'm not. I like this guy. His name's Manhandler.
What the fuck? Okay, that's calculated.
It does not go that easily. All the
You
time.
sure?
That was just lucky.
Nah, I think you're being humble.
Glorp. I think I can get the sword upgrade. So in order to get the sword upgrades, it's based on how much health you have. And I think I have enough to get the first upgrade. It's just a matter of how the fuck do I get up there? Where am I? Okay. Dungeon 4 is on the way, and I kind of don't want to go out of my way. So I guess I'm going to do Dungeon 4 before I get... Because, like, there's a lot of cleanup stuff that you can do. I think before you even enter the first dungeon, it is fully possible for you to both get the blue ring and to get the sword upgrade. Because there's just a bunch of hearts scattered around that you can pick up. And it just really comes down to, do you know where it's at?
Okay.
I was also contemplating doing second quest, but I think I would rather just move on to the next game instead of playing through this one a second time.
Wait, so what's second quest? Is it different in any way?
So you get the same overworld map layout. I think the dungeon maps are the same too, but it kind of shuffles everything around. I think it's where the idea of randomizer comes from. Because if you go to where Dungeon 1's at, oh, whoop, it's not Dungeon 1 now. Oh, so yeah, here's the dark rooms. You can't see, like, you can see the enemies, but you can't, like, see the floors or anything. So I would have no idea that that's what this was.
I like the darkness. Is it because these guys are like a slime?
You mean just their color? It's just part of the color palette of the room.
No, I mean like the screen going dark.
Oh, no, it's just because it's dark. It's not, nothing more complicated than that. So an interesting thing, if I had the upgraded sword, so you could see, say I have like 1 damage on my sword. So these guys have like 2 health, and if you don't kill them in one go, they'll split into the bats. And same thing with the gel, they'll split into the 2 different smaller gels. If I had the white sword, which did the double damage, I would instead... Oh, these are the like legs, by the way. Then I would instantly kill them without them breaking up into their smaller parts.
Okay. That's a nice incentive to keep moving, but also that's like a panicky time crunch kind of thing.
Yeah.
Those just look like pancakes.
Well, they're
That's the thing that eats your shield, right?
Yeah, but since I don't have a big shield, it didn't have anything to eat. He only eats the big one. Like legs are gross, disgusting creatures. They brought them in Tears of the Kingdom, and oh god, I do not like them. So now I got the step ladder. What are you doing, step ladder? Fucking walking over
No,
ladder.
shut up.
Yeah, that makes these rooms where I don't have to walk around to those water bits a lot easier. Because I could just go through. I think I'll refresh the recording after I finish this dungeon.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not going out of my way to like 100%. At least not the first couple of games, because that's just kind of annoying. I mean, the incentive of like going out and collecting more hearts and shit is to make the game easier. Less of a pain in the ass. But ultimately not required. The input's getting eaten sometimes is pretty annoying.
What do you think's causing that?
It's just the delay. It's not able to read you hitting the button so many times in a row. The big boy Gleok.
I mean, it looks like an interesting dragon.
It's
It
a
looks
Hydro.
like there's eyes in the next segment, but I know it's just the next segment. Kind of like a Rayman-esque thing. You can use bombs on these kinds of enemies, but you just don't want to, right?
I only have 1 left, and they're kind of annoying to get new bombs, but also I don't know if I can use it on this guy. God, please.
Uh-oh.
I almost walked into that.
Shit. That was a little scary. I was gonna say stuff, but I was like, no, he's gotta concentrate.
My fucking sphincter was plugged up. Alright, yeah, that could have been faster and a lot easier, but I did not feel like walking all the way back. So I'm now going to go and get... I don't have even enough for that. I should have gotten 100 rupees while I was over there. I forgot.
Damn.
That's
That's
well,
100
that's fine
rupees.
because by the time that the big shield mattered, I got eated by a like, so I would have lost it. I can get a 30. Yeah, that's already 4 out of the 8 dungeons.
It's a secret to everybody.
The first game's not a big game, but a lot of the what's it called? A lot of it is just figuring out how you get through here. There's also like info sharing and shit. It's just like you're exploring, you find secrets, and then it's just like, oh, I found this here. You should go check that out. Playground stuff that doesn't really exist anymore. Actually, whenever I played Tears of the Kingdom, I played it like that with my one with Hoosh, where we just kind of talked about
Really?
stuff that we found and where at, like cool stuff. Like, hey, I found this outfit over here. You should go see if you can get that. Wait, can't block that. You give me the white sword.
So what's the light sword? The master sword?
No, Master Sword isn't a thing until the 3rd game. And now it is just the white sword. And coincidentally, actually, this is the pathway to Dungeon 5. I forget how many hearts I need for the magic sword, because there's one more sword upgrade. I hear shoes. I'm gonna refresh real quick and then also save.